Have you heard of a lap of honor? It's usually done by sports teams. Once they win a tournament or match, they take a lap of the stadium, sort of like a victory round. But Pakistan is doing its own thing. Their leadership is on a lap of disgrace. After losing to India, Pakistan is reaching out to its friends. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif is visiting 4 nations: Turkey, Iran, Azerbaijan and Tajikistan. On Sunday, Sharif reached the first stop, Istanbul in Turkey. And guess who's traveling with him? Freshly minted Field Marshal Asim Munir. Clearly, warfare is not his expertise, so maybe he's trying his hand at diplomacy. But seriously, Pakistan is not even pretending anymore. It's only been 15 days since the ceasefire, and Munir is already abroad. On paper, Shehbaz Sharif may be leading this delegation, but let's be honest here. This is an Asim Munir show. Even Turkish President Erdogan knows that. He hosted the Pakistani delegation for talks yesterday. Again, look at where Asim Munir is, right next to the Pakistani Prime Minister. It probably sums up the difference between India and Pakistan. India is sending 59 lawmakers to 33 countries. And Pakistan is sending its army chief. Anyway, back to Istanbul. Sharif thanked Erdogan for backing Pakistan against India. He called Erdogan his dear brother. And the pictures back it up. Look at Sharif and Erdogan holding hands and walking. One a power-hungry autocrat, the other a powerless rubber stamp. It's a picture-perfect alliance. Of course, no Pakistani trip is complete without a request for funds. And this one was no different. Sharif pushed for joint ventures and investments, including in the field of defense. On his part, Erdogan also urged more cooperation. He also said that Pakistan and Turkey must jointly combat terrorism. What a great thought. How about starting with the terror sponsor you're hosting right now? All these statements and gestures make one thing clear: the nexus is not weakening. If anything, it is strengthening. Last week, India had publicly called out Turkey. New Delhi cautioned Ankara against supporting Pakistan.
You know, we expect Turkey to strongly urge Pakistan to end its support to cross-border terrorism and take credible and verifiable action against the terror ecosystem that it has harbored for decades now. And relations, as you know, are built on the basis of sensitivities to each other's concerns.
Days later, Erdogan is hosting Sharif, which makes one thing quite clear: Turkey is in this for the long haul. No criticism from India is likely to change that. After Turkey, Sharif is visiting 3 other countries: Iran, Azerbaijan and Tajikistan. Pakistan is calling them friendly countries. Now, these choices tell a story. Turkey and Azerbaijan openly supported Pakistan against India. Iran tried to mediate during the conflict, and Tajikistan has a key place in India's regional strategy. This country is home to India's first overseas air base, the Gisar Aerodrome near Dushanbe. It is jointly operated by India and Tajikistan. Plus, Tajikistan wants to use the Chabahar port in Iran, the same port that India is investing. So Pakistan's outreach has several lessons for New Delhi. We'll focus on the big 2. Number 1, Pakistan did not rush to Western capitals after this conflict. Their foreign minister visited China last week, and now their prime minister and army chief is touring West and Central Asia. What does that tell you? That Pakistan is doubling down on its new allies. The old Western partnership is weak, so Pakistan is focusing elsewhere. That's takeaway number 1. Number 2, India needs a proper strategy to contain this, because tourism boycott cannot be a national policy move. We need to do more. In recent years, we have seen one such move: India's deepening partnership with Armenia. Now, some quick background here. Armenia and Azerbaijan are rivals. They have fought over a border region for decades. And Turkey openly supports Azerbaijan. So recently, India has been arming the other side. Since 2020, New Delhi has made up 43% of Armenia's weapons imports. Of course, Turkey is retaliating in kind. They're selling weapons to the Maldives, Pakistan and Bangladesh. Chances are this proxy battle will go on. So India first needs to accept this new reality and then build a strategy to fight it.